Welcome back. It's the round of 8 of the October final of the Go4 SC2 Cup. This is map 1 in this series, and we're on Frozen Temple. Spawning to the top left, we have the blue Zerg player representing Euronics Gaming, Nerchio. And as you can see, he's going for the expansion right here at the, considered the third base location. Adding gas and pool afterwards, so he will go for a fast third base most likely. Over in the bottom right we can see the red Protoss player, and his name is Super. And he has been going for the gateway expansion with double gas. As you can see, there will be the Cybercore soon. Guess as soon as the gateway finishes. We also have the pylon back here. So let's see how this turns out to be. It's just the one gateway, and he's going for a zealot. Let's see if he will cancel that one to just go for the adept afterwards. But that's it for now. Yeah, we have two gases, so there should be something gas heavy incoming. Let's see if it will be the Stargate tech, maybe? That's one possibility at least. Obviously, it could also be like the Twilight Council and Robo combination. And yeah, as you can see, we have the probe coming back home. And will he get in? And that also was the reason for the Zealot to get out there. And saved! Probe not going down here. Yeah, and it's a combination of Twilight Council and Robo actually. So, yeah, might most likely be some sort of adept play here. We also have the first adept on the way, in addition to the Zealot. And yeah, there he is. Forces the Zerglings to get away. The third base by Nerchio has been started. No tech yet in terms of going to tier 2, but more and more drones for Nerchio. Yeah, some more gateways being started for Super. Obviously the thing you want to have to warp in a lot of adepts then. And yeah, the resonating glaives also there in the Twilight Council. Creep going on, I really like that. I mean, having creep all over the map is essentially what you dream of as a Zerg. And yeah, if you have this first tumor starting early, then yeah, maybe it gets a little further than it would if you started later on when observers are already a thing. And oh boy, you see the same thing in the production tab? We have the Dark Shrine, guys. Yeah, so it will not only be adept weapons, if there are any. It's just one adept out on the map, nothing being warped in between. And yeah, we have the War Prism on the way over, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, he's going for 5 adepts now, just rallying them in, and I guess the Mothership Core, the War Prism. Yeah, okay, will it actually go for reinforcements there and not go for any DTs being warped in the main base or whatever? I would have expected him to actually warp in some adepts over here, and then just send the Warp Prism to the top, go over to the left hand side and warp in DTs in the main base. But he's not doing so. He's just standing in the middle of the map. There's actually nothing to deal with at home. The Dark Shrine is about to finish though. And will he let them finish? I don't think so, right? Okay, he's cancelling it. That's the decision I was hoping for. But the Warp Prism is getting some damage already. We have the Queens right there. And yeah, you should be pretty careful with the Warp Prism then. And the adepts will shade through. There we go. Going over to the second base location where the third base is being built. And he's actually fighting the roaches. And there we see it's not even DTs being used. We are going to Archons instantly. And yeah, the adepts are taking some sort of good position here. But they're not taking out that many workers. Let me check. Yeah, 6 worker kills is not that much. Taking into account that it was like 7 or 8 adepts. It was 10 adepts actually in total. Yeah, so let's see how this push is doing. 2 queens, that's not that much. Actually taking out the overlords would supply block Nerchio, but they already... Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure if this would be enough for Super anyways. And yeah, he's leaving the units behind. Having the Archons in the War Prism. Shading over to the main base right here with his Adepts. And will try to attack one more time right there. But the War Prism is under attack by the Queens. And will go down. Some Adepts are coming through here. But yeah, this attack will be denied by Nerchio pretty easily. We see 60/20 army supply, and the GG has been called by Super. Nerchio takes game number 1. Welcome back. It's game 2, King Sejong Station in this series. Round of 8 of the monthly final, and in the bottom right, we have the guy leading this series by 1 map right here, therefore having the match point. The Blue Zerg for Euronics, Nerchio. And again, he's doing the same thing, taking the considered 3rd base as his 2nd one right here. Followed up with Gas and Pool then. Going over to the top left, we can find his opponent. Lost game 1 and now has to win right here to keep his chances alive. The Red Protoss, Super. And yeah, he's also going for an expansion build. Gateway expansion it is. Cybercore just started afterwards. Yeah, so let's see what he's going for. Will he go for a block maybe at the 2nd base? Will he just scout when it's going down and stuff like that? We don't know yet. But yeah, what I really would like to see is Stargate play. But this also can go the wrong way pretty easily. I think the DT try wasn't even that bad in game 1. But yeah, I told you in game already that I might have approached that a little bit in another way. Instead of warping inside of the middle inside the middle of the map, I would have maybe gone for the main base because there was no scouting overload. I mean, obviously Super does not know about this all-seeing eye observer knowledge and stuff, and this could also be the case that next to the main base there would have been an observer or an overlord to scout drops incoming, but it would have been worth a try, I guess, because in this way we're just losing lots and lots of adepts to roaches, and then that's it. But let's go to this game. The adept is going across the map, trying to get something done, but not sure if he will though. Could have... okay, the queen is there, so he would have taken some damage. Yeah, we see the resonating glaives again. This time we have no robotics on the way for Super. So somehow he's cutting his strategy from the last game, somehow at least. And might want to go for a lot of adepts, simply adepts, no War Prism there, no DT Shrine, at least not for now. We will see if he will go for the same strategy again. Would be interesting to see actually. I really like DTs, and yeah, maybe you heard about the upcoming patch where there should be the possibility of blinking DTs, and we all know what that means, guys. Yeah, some Zerglings going to the top, some Adepts going to the middle of the map, but that's it. We have more Roaches coming, or no, we have not more. We have Roaches coming for Nerchio now, and I guess this will be enough to defend here. Third base has been taken for Super. In the meantime, it's almost finishing, and yeah, he's going back home with his Adepts now. But where's the next step? We have the Forge and the Robotics. So yeah, what is he aiming for actually? I'm not 100% sure, because he is going for some Adepts here. Then he's going back home, having some sentries there, having the Forge and the Robo. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, he tries to adapt to what Nerchio does. Yeah, that's funny because he's playing adapts, right? But I mean, with going for the Immortal now, this might be the thing. But I also would like to have some Stalkers in there. Maybe against this one, and also another possibility to handle this maybe could be the Stargate. To, yeah, just, I don't know, if you have an opponent just going for roaches, you can counter that somehow. And also, now that we see the Hydra Den that's researching instantly, also against Hydras, Stargate has some potential. If you can go up to Fleet Beacon and have lots of carriers, that's a pretty hard strategy to go up against. But Super is not actually, yeah, going either of those routes. Now we have the Blink starting, so we have to expect some Stalkers to be there. 9 Hydras just being on the way for Nerchio though. So he will just join his army. In terms of army supply, the players aren't that far away from each other. Worker supply is almost equal. So yeah, looks pretty good here. Nobody has to be afraid, I think, at the moment. Overseer goes down. That's something, man, that's something. Yeah, some more pylons right here. I guess this... Oh, this actually is not a wall-off. I'm not 100%... I don't think that this should be like it is. And I think we just saw the F2 move by Nerchio because the Zerglings from the towers are leaving. So I think he just F2 moved over here and lost the vision on the towers. Yeah, Super going for the 4th base now. Another weapon of Stalkers. And this one will be taken out. And Nerchio again going for the push to the left hand side right here. We'll open the rocks pretty shortly with 16 Hydras. Oh boy, that's a pretty high number. We have the first Colossus of this. Yeah, it's the first one, and also the range upgrade is there. But yeah, the army of Super is way out of position, as you can see, and this Nexus will just be right clicked right here, and I think Nerchio might just leave afterwards and go back home. Or will he... Oh no, actually, never mind what I just said. The concave there could have been pretty nice, but now he's leaving. So yeah, I think he was waiting for the blink to appear, and I think, yeah, now there we see the blink forward, and this actually wasn't a good move. We have the Zerglings coming in. He will try to take out the sentries most likely, but he does not get any more. But I think, yeah, the blink forward by Super just cost him like 3 to 4 Stalkers there. And also I was like, yeah, the Nexus will be taken out and then he will leave. But I was like seeing this one as a defensive position for Nerchio, but also this, yeah, makes the engagement pretty hard for the Protoss. But yeah, we have the next engagement. The 4th base of Super is under pressure. Nice force fields to keep the Banelings away, but they will connect anyways. But will this be enough for Nerchio? The supply number is going down a little bit. This Nexus though has been taken out, and yeah, he's going back home. Supply numbers pretty much equal. Super lost a lot of workers in the meantime. 29 workers killed by Nerchio though. That's pretty nice for the Zerg, and I guess he'll just go for the 5th base pretty soon on the left hand side. And we see the lurkers, and we all know how much we hate them. At least if you're not a Zerg player, or if you're not playing against the Zerg, let me phrase it that way. Yeah, Stalkers on the left hand side. That's pretty much... Oh, Blink goes down. Okay, he's going out of this. 4 Colossus against Zerglings. That's not what you want to have as a fight for as a Zerg player. He's going up the terrain, up the balcony right here. Yeah, but there's no new 4th base, meaning Super still being down to 3 bases. Having 58 workers though is enough for this situation, but the longer he stays on 3 bases, the worse it gets for him. And yeah, you can see Corruptors are on the field, we have some lurkers right there, and yeah, the army is getting harder and harder to take on for the Protoss player here. Yeah, the Nexus. This will go down, easy peasy. The Stalkers also are pretty much caught back there. And now when the Colossus come in, the Nerchio will just leave. And he's putting Super to a 1 base economy essentially. Because this one is almost mined out. And yeah, this long distance mining is not what you want to have. Still no 4th base though for Nerchio as well. And now we have the flank right here. 1 Colossus being taken out, 2nd one, 3rd one also going down, and yeah, the Colossus will be... Okay, you should take him out, right? Oh, and we actually have 2 lurkers right there doing everything for free, and there's the GG by Super. Nerchio takes game 2, and yeah, therefore wins the series and advances to the semifinals already.